Hello coders, welcome to my channel Radhe Radhe. This is lecture 2 of our hash map series. In the today's video we are going to discuss about how to solve the medium level problem using the map. Both the problem are from lead code, as I always discuss the question from the lead code GFZ, as you know that. So the first question is the easy one. The name of the question is check if the sentence is pangram. Now, what is panagram? Panagram is a sentence where each means where every letter of the English alphabet appear at least one. What it means that every letter like A to Z, all letter must be present at least one. One is mandatory. One time is mandatory, and more than that is also fine. So, like what it means that if we have a character A, B, C, D, E, F till Z, and we have any occurrence of these all, so there's a no. Then we told this is a panagram. If if I'm pronouncing wrong, then avoid that. So yeah. So then we'll say that this will our panagram, and then we will return true if it is like it is saying that if it is panagram, then we will return true. If not, then we return false. So what we'll do, we will just only need to check that that if all the numbers are all the character are present in that sentence or not. And now how we will do, we will just simply use the set. Now the question arises, that's why not map? Like here we there is no need of taking the frequency, because frequency is not required. Just only we have to see that what is the size of the hash table. What is the size of the hash table? Like if it is lesser than 26, it means some element is missing. Or if it is greater than or equals to 26, it means fine. It is greater than is not greater than condition will not come any time, and not come because only we have 26 character in our alphabet. So if it is 26, it means that all the characters are present in that set, and then we say that this string is the pentagram, and then we return true. Now, so what we'll do, we'll just use set. We will insert all the character here, all the character, and check the size of set. If the size of set is equals to 26, then we will return true, else we will return false. Now I think that much enough. Now let's move to the move to the code. Simply we are making a set of characters. Now we are just inputting all the numbers or the characters of this string in the our set, and then we'll checking the set of size 26, then we return true, as we return false. A simple clear code. I hope you understand. If we submit the code, it will accept. And if we talk about the time complexity, it will be O of n, and space complexity is also O of n, because we are using set. So O of n is the time and space complexity. Now that's it from the first question. First question is very much easy. I took this question just for you to know about the set, because we have already discussed about the map. So for the awareness, for the aware about the set, I took this question. So now one thing I want to clear that set and hash both are of the like set and map both are of the same type, like hash table. So we use set when we'll only need to check the uniqueness is present in the string or not, or map we will use like for taking care about the frequency or the when that number occurred in our string, like what is the index of the string. Then usually when that time we use the map. I hope you understand. Now let's move to the second question. Second question is the medium one, and it will be little bit difficult for you guys. Now let's lead the question. Check if array are divisible by k or not. We have given an array of length n. Length n means even number of n, and the integer k, we want to divide the array into exactly n by 2, like we need n by 2 pair, such that we need n by 2 pair and such that all the sum of that pair is divisible by k, means the pairs elements both, means if there's one pair, it's if we sum that pair and divide with k, it will divisible by k, and if all the pairs are doing are divisible by k, then we will simply return true, else will be return false. Now what the question is saying that, like uh, let's take this test case. So yeah, the question is saying that we have an array 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, now let's no, this is given false. Let's take the example which is, oh no, it is given true. So yeah, okay, sorry. 1 2 3 4 5 6, and k is given k is given 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and k is 7, yes. So what is the question is saying, we have to make two pairs, like we the length will be n, so we can make a length will be n that is even, so we can make n by 2 pairs. So here we have 6, so we can make form 3 pairs, and if we sum that pairs elements it and divide by 7, it will divisible by k, and it will produce remainder as 0. So now if we take 1 and 7, 1 and 6, it gives us 7 which is divisible. We take 2 and 5, this is also again 7. If we take 4 and 3, it is again 7 and divisible by k. So yes, all the pairs are divisible by k. So we can say that this is giving true. Else if any of the pair, like if any of the pair, like if even if any of the pair, like here is 9 is given, and if we take this 2 and it is not divisible by k, we will return false. I hope you understand the question. So now what are simple brute force? Brute force is simply we will use two for loop for one I to j, I to n, sorry. Then other for loop for take caring about the second element of the any pair, j, and check if sum of both, sum of nums I plus nums j is divisible by k, nums k, sorry for the bad handwriting, divisible by k, then we will say this pair is valid pair, and then we will move ahead. If not, then we will simply return false. So if we talk about the time complexity, we are using two for loop. It will be O of n square, and no space has taken, so it will be O of 1. Now O of n square is not a good solution or not an optimized solution. It will not pass all the test cases. As you can see that our constraint is very much high, so we have to think about the optimized solution. Now what the optimized solution will be? The optimized solution will be our map, like we use the map to optimize this. Now what we'll do, we will, like before discussing the approach, let me say one thing. if if we take any number, like if we have 7, we have to check whether two numbers is divisible, whether two number, when we sum them and divide with 7, is it giving us the remainder 0? Means if we need any two number which is divisible k, so what we'll do, we have a number whose remainder is 2, a number, like we have two a and b. If we sum them, it will divide by 7 and gives us 0. So what will be the remainder is, means what it will produce if we divide, if the remainder, if we divide with 7, it remainder will produce 2. So means what I mean to say, like, wait, let's consider we have given k as 7 and we have given a and b. Now we have to decide what will be the a and b's remainder. if the remainder of A, let's assume the remainder of A is 2, then to make the sum of two element to divisible k, the remainder of this will be k minus remainder of A, that is 2. That is 5. 7 minus 2, that is 5. So if it's a remainder producing 5, and it's remainder producing 2, and if we 5 plus 2 gives us 7, then we'll see that these two, if we plus them and divide by k, it will give us the answer as 0. I hope you understand what I mean to say. Now, the first condition is what I have told, that if the number is by k, if the number is divided by something and producing remainder as anything, like assume x. Now to make the other array, to make the sum of that two and will divisible by k, the the others numbers remainder will be x minus k minus x. So x or k minus x will be the two number remainder of two numbers, so that if we sum them and divide by k, it will produce 0 as a remainder. Now the second case is if the remainder is 0, and the third case is if the remainder is k by 2, like half of that. So for these two cases, what we'll do, if 0 is even times, then the pair will be formed, and if k by 2 is also even time, frequency of k by 2 means number of times that particular k by 2 remainders element is coming, it should be even number of times, and 0 will be even number of times, then the pair is formed possible. Like if we have 50, 60, 30. Now if we see that the remainder of these three, it was given 0. But is it possible to make the pair of all the three? No. If there's 40 is present, then we'll make the pair of these two. So that's why I'm saying that even number of times it should be present. Same way k by 2 also should be present even number of times. Now I hope you understand. We just need to take care of all the three things first. Now I think you understand. Now one another concept that is required here is that if the number is not 0, and if the remainder is not 0 or not k by 2, if it is this like x or k by x, then the frequency of x remainder frequency of number which are producing x as a remainder should be equals to frequency of the number which is producing k minus x as a remainder. Like to form the pair, we need like, let us consider we have to form a pair. We have given two, so we form the pair with two only. Like minimum two is required. Means a single can't make form pair. Double comes and then make it pairing. Like 1 1 3 is given, 1 1 3 times is given, so we can pair with these two. It is alone. Okay, so we need same number of times both the number to form the pair. So now the fourth thing that we now let me summarize what the condition required to check. First one is that we have to check the number of frequency should be frequency of x remainder producing x, frequency of number which are producing x should be equals to frequency of element which are producing k minus x. Now second is that uh, 0 remainder of 0 should be of even number of times. Third, remainder of k by 2 is also of even number of time to form the pair. Now, this is the three most important condition for this question. Now let's move to the code for better understanding. You can, sorry, yeah, you can see that we are using map because we need a frequency here. Then we are just like in the map we are for like what I mean to say. What I'm saying that in the map we required, like in this question, remainder play a crucial role. So what we'll do, we will just store the remainder here. Like here we store frequency now. So in this case, we will store the remainder. The same thing I'm doing, I'm checking if the remainder, it's, taking the remainder, then storing. Now, one condition is here is why we are adding plus k, because the remainder never be negative. Remainder can't go negative. So if it is going, so we will need to add that number of times, k number of times, to make it positive. That's why I'm adding plus k if any condition it goes negative. Now if we check if this is one of the edge case, like we have to check if the zero is coming odd number of time. Like you can see if the zeros is coming odd number of time, because even is required odd number of time, then we'll simply return false, or or else we will remove that zero. Now we have to take care of the map. So we are using map, and we are taking the remainder, and we are checking if the remainder frequency, like frequency is stored by the map now. Then the frequency of the k minus 1 not equals to k x, so we return false, else there is no condition, we will return true. So simple code. Hope you understand. Little bit tricky. The question is little tricky, but I have tried to explain you. Now you can see it will pass all test cases. And if you talk about the time complexity, it is taking O of n, it means O of 2n. Where you can see it is accepted. To time complexity it will be O of 2n, that is O of n, and space is O of n. Yeah, that's it. So I hope you understand both the question. So yeah, so that's it from for today. If you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.